Y'all want me to talk about Drake, right? Drake. Somebody said we waited 48 hours. And I'm going to be honest with you. I do want to be very clear. The first night I didn't stream, I'm going to be honest, like, bro, I was kind of like sitting back. And I was just really, I needed to be alone in my thoughts. And really, because I do feel like there's a hate, there's a parade of hate going on for Drake. But nevertheless, I've never been, I know some of y'all consider me, I even consider myself one of the biggest fans of Drake, but I don't consider myself like this delusional stan. You get what I'm saying? And you guys have known I've been the person to have criticized him if I've ever thought that maybe a verse could have been better. Yo, why'd you let this nigga get the best of you on a record? Yo, what's up with this album? I'm not too sure if it's, what's going, I've been that person as well, right? So, as much as some of y'all just want to be like, yo, this is the guy who he's just gargling balls. You know what I mean? I've tried to be I'm a fan. The greatest thing about what I do is that, I have the ability to talk to some of these guys who I listen to their music all day, but at the end of the day, what drives me is the fact that I'm a fan. I'm a fan just like you. I'm passionate about this music. I'm passionate about the art that these artists create. I'm passionate about hip hop. And yeah, I had to kind of sit. I had to kind of sit for like 24 hours, like in my own thoughts, kind of trying to analyze and figure out. Obviously, I know there's things behind this, like 100%, and we could get into that all day, right? We could absolutely talk about why we're seeing certain shit. Like, man, there's a lot of shit going on. If you guys want me to elaborate on that, I could. But, there's a lot of things going on that is, it is, if you're a Drake fan that follows me, this is the time. The industry has all aligned and man, I probably called like 10 rappers this weekend, and I never do that. But I had to get like a gauge of what the fuck was going on. Called everybody. I'm like, yo, what are y'all seeing? Am I not seeing something? But we could get into that. If you're a Drake fan, I'll get you guys out the way first because there's like the haters who are like, you know what we wanted you to talk about, nigga? Talk about Fori. Calm down, relax. The industry is it's kind of surprising to me. A lot, the majority of the industry seems to have aligned against Drake. They're signaling that his time is over, and what I mean by that is that they're using their resources to build narratives. They're using things that they've known that maybe they were quiet about or hidden agendas or hidden, I won't call it hate, but hidden whatever. It's all coming out now. Okay. So if you knew maybe like, okay, Drake might have got a hook from this guy and Drake is, just being heralded as the best ever by fans. If you had dropped that proof like maybe 2 years ago, you come across like a hater. Today, you come across like the truth. This is happening within industry circles. I mean, I've just speaking to so many people, it goes higher up beyond that, which I was surprised by because I really didn't think like maybe people of an executive of a top tier level would be trying to, orchestrate the demise. But hey, listen, and this is questions I can't answer. They really don't like this nigga. I'm telling you, if Drake survives this, he's the greatest of all time. Number one. I'll say that. Because everywhere I'm hearing this from is that Drake is in the position with no friends, no allies, no one who really will stand up for him. All the popular rappers are going against him, including, I found out Drake has an op that none of us know. That is a huge rapper that we all think is his friend. I found that out like 2 days ago. I won't even drop the name. I would like because I need to do more digging on that. It just seems. I mean, some of y'all have guessed it. Like, is he and him cool? But we're like, no, they got big records together. No, that nigga hates him too. I'm like, what? What? How come everybody hate him? No, it's not Savage. It's not Savage. The only two friends Drake got from my my due diligence, and the only two friends is Drake and Yachty. That's it. And obviously, I'm not talking about actual friends, like people outside the industry and stuff like that, or people maybe not that relevant. But I'm talking about in terms of industry artists. You know what I mean? Let's not count the Sexy Red. Like, Sexy Red's a female, whatever, right? But any. Now, I'm going to leave it there. I see some of y'all guessing in. Some of y'all guessing, a lot of y'all guessing incorrectly. I usually just I'll just clear one name. I didn't hear nothing about J. Cole. But we just look at J. Cole recently. Anyway, I just heard another name. I was just like, what? Him too? I'm like, yo, he don't fuck with him. What the nigga? What? I was surprised. I was shocked. So, for the Drake fans, I am telling you that from what I am hearing, and trust me, I was in disbelief in a lot of things I was hearing. Won't tell you my sources, won't tell you, but I called a few people who would be in the know, people who could give me a good perspective of maybe where I'm not seeing. Told me Drake got little friends, industry friends, and by the way, industry friends ain't friends, but industry friends are allies. Barely got those. And that the vitriol against him and the people who do or have aligned on the other side to potentially see him fall have ranged not only the people you've seen on these two albums dropped by Metro and Future, all the other people that you kind of see publicly aligned, obviously the Kanyes. There's a couple other niggas who Drake is on some of the biggest songs with Drake. And you're like, oh no, they're cool. He's just kind of keeping quiet. No, that nigga hates Drake too. I'm like, what? So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. But even beyond that, I was kind of shocked to even hear even theories that like, nah, man, like there's this shit might be coming from even beyond the rappers. A lot of executives ain't that fond of that nigga either. Don't know what that could be about. Maybe it's about business. I remember when he went at what's the guy's name? Who signed Pop Smoke, but he was the manager of Pusha T, Steven Victor. And when he was saying, yo, I don't know what he said on Duppy, he's like, I don't know why you niggas listen to Denim and Steve. And I was like, damn, why is he this in executives? Because these guys are the guys who like make shit move in the background. But he basically acknowledged that, this anyway. Not to make this oh my God, everybody's attacking Drake. But what I will say, and I guess I'm sending the message for Drake fans who are wondering what's happening and what's going on. By the way, for the Kendrick fans who are going to gloat, Kendrick spoke very, he's one of them double speakers. So everything he said is going to sound prophetic. But the majority of everything you're seeing now got nothing to do with Kendrick. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, I guess I say that to say the things you're seeing now, I don't think will stop for the foreseeable future. I still think Drake prevails, but it won't stop. It won't stop. Okay. So if your thing is reference tracks, if your thing is stories about how he could have helped an artist, but it didn't pan out, or maybe he was you're going to hear more of that going for the rest of the year. Like, trust me. It's all going to come out because this is the time that the industry felt like the king is bled. The kryptonite, Superman just bled with the kryptonite close. The kryptonite, I guess, might be Kendrick. Let's kill this nigga right now. Okay. we're gonna obviously get to and maybe we should do it now, or maybe should I do some suspense shit? I know y'all want to talk about the mob ties track. Do y'all? Somebody said, see, I mentioned some names. I actually want to clear them because it's gonna be unfair. A lot of y'all are gonna take it as me saying I'm talking about them. No, no. A lot of like I'm talking about mega artists. Like what y'all mentioning with all due respect, like say 21 or y'all mentioning like Dirk. No, no, these guys are very appreciative of Drake, and they're not playing these type of politics. I'm talking about heavy hitters. Like think about who Drake collaborated with. That's the last clue I could give you, my nigga. Like I'm talking about niggas who's the guys too, but you're like, oh no, they love Drake. Drake loves them. You thought. All right. Anyway, yo, y'all are saying the craziest things. That's I can't. I feel like I have to clear these niggas. No, it's not Lil Wayne. What the fuck is up with y'all niggas? No, it's not Lil Wayne. Like, why would the hell would like that's the most craziest thing I've heard. People think that Lil Wayne is going against Drake because Drake fucked his bitch while he was in jail, like 14 years ago. My nigga, he's made tens of millions of dollars because of Drake. You think that Lil Wayne is that tender dick that, of course, he doesn't fuck with the girl, but you think he's gonna be like, fuck Drake, I'm gonna fuck his career over when Drake has made him tens of millions of dollars? No, it's hey, come on, like you got to grow up a little bit, right? Um, uh, that's as much as I will give out in terms of the speculation, but whatever, whatever. Again, some huge artists. Anyway, all right. Y'all want to talk about Diddy first, or y'all want me to get into this ghostwriting shit? I feel like we should talk about Diddy. You want to talk about Diddy real quick?